Oh, welcome back to Return to Monkey Island, except it is not moment of returning, but leaving it. This time again. The same, well, ship Guybrush first entered the place.
Well, we did what we could with the materials at hand.
Ah, I love it. It oozes nostalgia.
Among other things, you steer, I'll bail.
I would expect Madison or LeChuck's ship to be here by now.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage. I've got to go and talk to Carla about organizing earthquake relief.
You're not coming to the voodoo shop?
Well, of course I want to, but this is a crisis. There'll be other damage. I have to help. Well, I'll want to hear all about it later.
Right. See you soon.
So, unusually, it seems that LeChuck Guybrush actually outspeeded LeChuck, so...
Watch the ship for me. Bite anyone who tries to steal.
You're fine. There aren't any scrap lumber dealers on Melee.
Yeah, well, but this
Did
could...
you feel the earthquake?
I was too busy running for my life.
You saved the cookbook.
Yes, I saved the cookbook. The ceiling was collapsing, the building was on fire, people running everywhere, and I saved the cookbook.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
No, you can't take it! With my bar gone and no hope to repair it, this is all I have left!
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might be a little fizzy for your grog palates.
Oh, sounds exotic.
Oh.
How come you're still here? The bar is half collapsed and slightly on fire.
Not done with my drink.
Oh, well. Scumbar is burned out, which is, you could say, some sort of, you could say, sinister omen about how Monkey Island games are gonna be.
I've been searching for the secret since before you were born!
That's exactly my point! Finding the secret is a young pirate's game!
Years of experience and me relentless drive will ensure the secret be mine!
Only if you don't have a heart attack first! Ah! Last chance to give it up! Then we obliterate you!
Get off my ocean!
I'm impressed by your crosswind ramming technique. I'll have to add that to my book.
My crew is quite skilled when given the right motivation.
I am still worried about Threepwood. He shows up in the most unexpected ways.
We don't have to worry about Threepwood anymore. I left him broken and near death at the bottom of a cliff. His eye was pussing up, and bone was protruding from his leg. Animals have probably already scattered his limbs from one end of the island to the other.
So it's agreed. We stop fighting each other and we join forces to find the secret.
Agreed. No funny stuff. We split the secret. Teammates.
So, the bad guys are about to ally against each other with
Honoring
obvious
Melee
intentions
Island's
to
27th
deceive.
Governor Carla the Swordmaster for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
Well, but there's the voodoo shop. Time to get in and... What's going on?
Am I too late? Was LeChuck here? Did Madison come? Did they get it? Where's the secret? Yeah, I'll bet the secret of Monkey Island is in there. It just has to be. You've had it all this time.
I possess little and much. To what are you referring?
Don't play dumb with me, Karina. I have the map. The secret of Monkey Island is here.
What is it you wish to know?
It's in that big safe by the door, right?
Yes.
Where are the keys to the safe? I'd like to get it open as soon as possible.
I am prevented from helping you with the keys. But there is one close by who knows much.
How do I find him?
Her, and she will find you.
How do you know that?
She is outside the shop.
Have LeChuck or Captain Madison been here?
No.
That's weird. They were way ahead of me.
Sometimes it's better to have two enemies than one. But you should not waste time.
Oh, so, but why would she keep it?
Why did you take the secret? Doesn't it belong on Monkey Island?
I have taken nothing. The safe came to me as you see it and belongs to someone else. I accepted a fee and cast a spell upon it to prevent it being moved. That is all.
Who owns the safe?
Alas, there are forces which prevent me from revealing the true owner. A contract, signed in blood, with gruesome punishments for disclosure.
Some kind of a voodoo thing?
No,
Oh.
I might have more questions for you later.
I might have answers, but I make no promises.
And that might also be, you could say, the foreshadowing final scene the voodoo lady ever has in Monkey Island games. Oh, another trivia card.
You found the secret. You are a spark among fallen leaves.
Does it count as finding it if it's sealed up in a safe?
Finding and seeing are two separate things. It's a step on the road. I am Whiteling Bones. Whitey. Like you, the hunt for the secret consumes me. Like you, I know where the secret lies, but lack the means to open the safe. You must have many questions.
How do I open the safe?
5 locks, 5 keys. Golden keys. Hidden long ago.
What do the golden keys look like?
They're gold. It's just paint, but they look nice.
Where can I find the golden keys?
Most are found already. Got one myself. Old Mrs. Smith had one before she died, and Bella Fisher, too. Also, I heard one was found on Bermuda.
That's only 4.
One more was supposed to be hidden on Terror Island. That one has never been found.
Hang on, I'm writing all this down on my to-do list. This doesn't sound so hard.
A lot of people don't come back from Terror Island. Also, Bella Fisher sank out at sea and nobody knows where. Took her key with her.
Oh. Can I borrow the key you have, just to try it out?
Not so fast, bright boy. Whitey Bones is not such an easy mark. You prove yourself. Get some skin in the game. Find me when you've got more keys than I do, and maybe I'd talk partnership.
Why is the secret in the safe instead of on Monkey Island? Do you know?
Secret's always been in the safe.
Uh-huh. This all seems needlessly complicated.
Life is like that sometimes. Best just enjoy the ride.
See you around, Whitey. I've got keys to track down.
Okay, bright boy. But you watch your step. There is a curse. The keys are protected by a terrible curse. Beware.
Whoa! A curse? Really?
No. I mean, yes, she did say that, but she was just being dramatic. Whitey likes to make a big exit. Well, one thing's for sure. I don't know how to get to either of those islands she mentioned. I'd better get a good sea map right away.
Well, and Guybrush even makes an interesting little notice that, yeah, that's something that you should actually be doing. Get a real map again. So, time to have Wally it is.
Hey, Wally. Have you got a sea map of the local area? Can you jot down the locations of Terror Island and Bermuda?
No problem. I'll also add a few extras. The ship tracking feature is going to blow your mind. It's a little trick, I know. You need to be able to go the extra mile if you want to make it in the big time, like me.
And that was...
The last pirates I made a map to Terror Island for were never seen again. And Bermuda can chill you to the bone. Not many pirates want to head up there. Oh, and when you get to Scurvy Island, say hi to Elaine for me.
Thanks, Wally. And sorry about blowing you up that one time.
Well, Guybrush already has quite a lot of info on where to go, and this is the phase which was in the it was way earlier at the previous Monkey Island game, which is to say that phase where the game starts to get really complicated with the running around the item puzzles and all that. And interestingly enough, in the first Monkey Island game, there was basically just there was the melee part. They were basically all self-contained little episodes, or however you want to call it, but and shop.
Welcome to the God's Wallop.
Thanks.
We feature the freshest fish on the block, and the freshest company as well.
Whether you're here to buy or just pass the time, we don't mind. Though, of course, we do prefer it if you make a purchase.
Didn't you guys used to be the pirate leaders? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, I thought when we spotted him skulking around town that he looked passing familiar.
How come you retired from pirate leadering?
Well, now, sometimes retirement is not so much a choice as a thing that settles upon you.
Like being becalmed at sea.
But it's allowed us to open this place and pursue our passion for fishing. So perhaps less like a calm and more like a strong wind blowing in a particular direction. Have a look around, why don't you?
So here I am. And this place is quite important, but...
Flounders sure are funny-looking fish.
You say that now, but wait till you're alone and sinking in a fierce northern squall, battling to land the beastie in time to use him to patch the hole in your boat.
And there's a battered, beaten flag.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him. The Chums is by way of being a semi-secret society of anglers.
Mostly we tell stories.
Aye, stories about fish.
Can I join the chums?
Well...
Please?
Have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Take this fishing lure. Other chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice. Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the scum bar.
Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
So, this would be learning how to tell the outlandish fishing stories is part of this game's puzzle, hard mode puzzle. But in any case, let's have one more chat because let's buy some fish. Because of course it would be necessary.
Decision, me lad. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Well, let's just take the most funniest sounding thing, which would be a lumpsucker.
Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure, thanks.
Yeah, getting the money part is not a big thing in this Monkey Island game.
It's a copy of At the End of the Plank.
Oh, aye, a gift from a good friend. I haven't actually read it myself.
And there's also even a...
I think I'll browse.
You'll find...
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish. Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Yep, and also a competition of gross bodily functions is also part of this game's little plot. But it would be actually a good moment to actually pay a visit to Carla, the swordmaster, and see what's going on. Well, there's big line of people, but I'm just gonna walk out.
Hey!
Yeah, because I'm an asshole.
Good luck. Guybrush.
Hi.
I want to hear all about the secret, but I've got to go back to Scurvy Island right now. Let's talk later.
And that also tells you me where should I be basically going. But did I carry the book? Nope, I don't carry that one. So let's just have a chat with her. And sword fight.
How about that earthquake? I was a little worried about the mansion being built on a precarious cliff and all.
The mansion's fine. And so am I. Thanks for asking.
Have you seen the line of people outside?
Those are citizens who were affected by the quake. But there isn't any money in the coffers to support the relief effort. I'm basically handing out IOUs.
Can I get in on some of that sweet, sweet disaster relief?
I already told you there's no money. I'm handing out IOUs.
I'll take what I can get.
Fine. It's not real money anyway. I have to list a purpose, so... what's it for?
Yeah. And, well, Scumbar is based, so let's just hope that it could be rebuilt.
I want to rebuild local businesses.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one. This is just a promise from the town to back your relief project at a later date. Don't get too excited.
Oh yeah, that would be actually kind of necessary item to get in this place, because there's a minor puzzle of going to the supporting the local economy and talking to the pirate who is a member of Chums.
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the Scumbar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic! I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling and a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Oh, well, he seems happy.
Okay if I take this cookbook back now?
Sure, of course.
And there's the sailor with a chum, so let's just chat with him.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
Like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Okay. It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, that's the way. Obviously, you're new at this, but don't worry. Other chums can show you more of the ropes.
Okay.
So that would be the idea. Invent crazy stuff.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might be a little fizzy for your grog palate.
So let's just take it.
Not done with my drink.
And now, while it's still fizzy, go to the burping contest.
Hello.
Drink it.
That was refreshing.
And
how about a
compete.
ripping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
Big one.
Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
Now I have the blowfish, which will be very important in one later task that there will be need to be doing. But I also have this serial number of the lock, so let's just go and have a chat.
Hi there.
Hi there.
And she also happens to be a chum, so let's just get the business first.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Specially formulated alloy to withstand the corrosive nature of the sea.
They're great for securing my gear on board my ship.
Now let's just have the talk with the
Greetings,
chum.
chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
Okay, so, and it really doesn't matter how you're gonna build it. It's just basically something like just figure out one of the most craziest and outrageous story.
The pirate hunter Morgan LaFlay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Does someone get married or killed or both? People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll let more outrageous story. Yeah.
I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden...
Yeah, so so instead of now a whale, it's a big
our
kraken.
ship was attacked by a huge kraken.
And well,
the creature fled. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
I think you've got a lock on it. Seems like you've got a few keys on your ring. Now talk to some other chums to round out the set.
I'll do that.
So yeah, it's a case of just getting up the most detailed, over the top, and crazy story you can come up with. Fishing story. Oh yeah, and I do like this kind of expressionist art style that they added to this game. Although I don't know if you actually call it expressionist. And of course we're gonna return the book.
Thanks for
Because Guybrush is actually nice, this guy.
Maybe you have learned to be responsible.
And borrow this very long signing book.
Fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
And this will be also very necessary item. For, of course, later use, because there really isn't much of, you could say, so-called red herrings in this game left. They actually do it very clear.
Stan's building collapsed. This place looks like an earthquake hit it.
Picture and toothbrush. That must have been Stan's old personal toothbrush. Now, but now it's Stan's previously owned vessels, and it already was Stan's previously owned vessels. And there's the lookout point, which is now empty, but it has 5 pieces of firewood in it.
Fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood.
Which
Seems
is,
like it might come in handy somewhere.
although there was no humorous show of Guybrush shoving the item into his pocket. And of course the museum as well. See what's going on in here.
Rare pirate flag of Bella Fisher. One of only 3 known to exist.
And of course, well,
I see you've made some improvements.
Yeah! The museum is now the proud owner of one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. There are only 3 known to exist. It's a real score. Incredibly valuable.
Wow. Sure hope nobody steals that.
I've doubled my security. You can't be too careful.
well, I guess doubling the security means I can just doubly distract it. So let's just look about it.
It's one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. Wait, what's this tiny writing on it? Replica not to scale. Oh, nuts.
But they keep a display copy.
The museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Although it would be quite easy to basically just go and nick it right as it is right now. Because, well, that's the plan. You just then have to go to the guard room. It would be time to actually go to the port and sail ahead. And head to the... look around all the places. There's Scurvy Island and all that kind of stuff places.
You're right. It won't budge.
It's strong magic. I can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys. We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not on this island.
No problem. We can craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so.
Stop it. Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind. We'll all go together.
What if someone else finds out the thing is here?
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island. Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker knows it's here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Ah, Scurvy Island. This is where Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her.
Well, that would be kind of, once again, trivia card, and now we are in the Scurvy Island. Oh,
it's a very realistic likeness of the scarlet-plumed point and snip bird. I didn't know Elaine was into woodworking. Whoa, had me fooled.
Oh, it's a very calm bird which doesn't do anything. This looks like a nice place of plantation where they grow stuff. And some landmarks.
Elaine and I swim there sometimes. Elaine and I debate about whether it looks like a parrot or a cockatoo. That's where all the driftwood goes during driftwood mating season.
And all kinds of little things, but it looks like that there's lots of these lime groves going about. So let's just go to the camp.
Are you decent? Hello?
Oh. But it seems to be empty. So.
Hi, I'm working due west of camp and due north of the waterfall today.
Alright, and there's the staple.
I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. She was happy and mad at the same time.
And there's also this nice looking painting, so let's just take that as well.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I sat for this portrait too.
Oh, but there's something strange about it. And so let's just read the note and what it says.
Hi, I'm working due west of camp and due north of the waterfall today.
Alright, west of camp and north of waterfall. Which might be either here. Well.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
I was hoping I'd run into you again.
I was hoping that too. What happened at the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
There was a complication.
Isn't there always?
A big, heavy rectangular complication with 5 keyholes and a secret inside.
Well, that sounds daunting. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
How come the picture of us on your desk was torn in half?
Yes. Sorry you saw that. There was an incident with a seagull. It flew away with you into the lime groves. I looked, but I couldn't find you.
I see. You said a seagull carried away my half of the picture of us?
It flew into the lime groves. So far, I haven't found it. Sorry.
How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste, and they don't believe they'll help with scurvy. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
Have you tried using a different font? Comic Sans, for example.
Yes, but I need a small one to fit all the information on.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find a sales and marketing expert to look at it.
Okay.
Well, there is one sales and marketing expert, but I wonder, is he still, but I forgot to check, is he still in prison?
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few. Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
And there's a trivia card and a lime thing. So it would, what? Now as I now look at the map, there is a lime grove with a seagull in it. So
wow.
There it is.
Elaine sure has been busy.
But
oh, that bird needs an attitude adjustment.
So let's just try to distract it with some food and see, does it work? No, it does not work. So that would be one of the, you could say, puzzles in this game, puzzles available, but it would be quite appropriate to actually end this episode right here. And I'll see you next time. See ya. Now, as a little extra, once you get the trivia cards, there's a chance that you can find yourself at cards mentioning about Cog Island. And it's got an answer of map coordinates, so let's just go and check them out. K3, which seems to be something around here, I would say. So, just possible to just go straight to the map
exciting.
And admire the magnificent, awesome ship.
Sea Monkey 2. Everybody loves a sequel.
So let's just dive it right straight to the ocean.
Hello.
And find Cog Island. A sunken island. Which doesn't look particularly finished, but it does have all kinds of, you could say, extra pieces of branch and some locations, which most likely were... this most likely was an area that they intended to have in the game, maybe as an important location, maybe not, but it was something that for some reason was skipped, but they repurposed it as this kind of, you could say, I think it's the word Easter egg or gimmick, but they repurposed it.
It says, "Welcome to Cog Island. This island was cut due to time issues. Please get a glimpse of what might have been." Okay. Weird.
Yep, that's it. There's a compass and some... well, nothing. Nothing special. But it's fun little detail. So, continuing next time. Except, what's this place? South Clearing. Or center. Well, no matter.
I don't want to open that underwater.
Where's the way to leave the place? Oh, over there. Yes. Western Clearing. Nothing here. There most likely would have been some character in the coop. And there's been would have been a graveyard, and most likely some. No mention about would have they been an actual island or just some sort of weird location. But
I don't want to open that underwater.
But where might be the path out from this place? Well, no matter. Still, ending this episode right here. See ya.